Let's get right to economist E.J. Antoni with this story. E.J., it looks like this is a game changer. It's good to have you on. It's good to see you. Okay, what do you make of this? Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin saying no to a state electric car mandate, saying no to getting rid of gas cars. This was a move that was adopted by Democrats a few years ago. Plus, Virginia's saying, no, we're no longer going to follow California's standards here. What do you think of this?
Bravo to Governor Youngkin. He is actually standing up for his constituents. He is doing what the people want. Look, Lizzie, at the end of the day, Americans don't want these electric vehicles forced upon them. They like their traditional, reliable internal combustion engines. And if the fruits and nuts in California want to enforce these kind of mandates, then go ahead. By all means, states are laboratories of democracy. Everyone gets to do what they want in their respective states, and that's why people are leaving California, because they don't want mandates like this. They're sick of the high taxes, the regulations, etc. There's a reason why everyone's leaving California, and that's a good reason not to duplicate Californian policies.
You know, what EJ just said, let's bring in former U.S. Energy Secretary Governor Rick Perry. Governor, you know, so this prior Democrat, Governor Northam, said, you know, Virginia's got to adopt California's electric car mandates. Now Governor Youngkin says, no, we're not going to do that. You wonder if these 16 other states that were doing that, adopting California's standards, will now follow Virginia. What do you think?
Well, that's certainly why the 10th Amendment was set up to begin with, so that states could be the laboratory of innovation. They could compete against each other, and they need to decide on their own what are the best policies. As a general rule, we didn't follow California. We went over and competed for California businesses by not overtaxing, over-regulating, over-litigating, and having a really good, skilled workforce with accountable public schools. And we won that contest. And California has some real challenges on their hand. The electrical grid being not one of the least of their problems they've got over there. So EVs are fine. It ought to be left up to the market for people to decide whether they want to drive electric cars or not. Here's the bigger challenge. We don't have the infrastructure for electric cars across the country. I think the idea of electric cars are fine, but if you don't have the way to fuel them efficiently, and we don't across the country, I think there is some abysmally small amount of these charging stations across the country. So the idea that we're going to be inundated with electric cars all of a sudden, like the Biden administration would like for us to, it's not going to happen.
You know, we only have 7 to 8 EV charging stations. The Biden White House is spending $7.5 billion. You know, the Daily Caller reports that the Biden White House has little to nothing to show for the $1.2 trillion infrastructure spending. $454 billion was supposed to go to U.S. states across something like nearly 60,000 projects. Only one broke ground. That's the Penn Station Access Project. The other are delayed, but this is typical. But, you know, these boondoggles that we're finding here, you know, at least a $400 billion slush fund run out of the EPA for climate change. They got to spend something like $27 billion starting now before September. I mean, that's $400 billion fund is like, EJ, it's like 7 times the EPA's entire budget.
Oh, exactly. And see, this is one of the reasons why we continue to see the government sector growing so fast relative to the real economy. In fact, in the jobs report data today, government was the second fastest growing of all sectors, second only to healthcare, which is dominated by government anyway. So it just goes to show you how many taxpayer dollars are behind all of this alleged job growth. But, you know, in terms of this EV nonsense, you know, it's absolutely true. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't even have the electrical generation right now to actually to fuel, to recharge these vehicles. So the idea that we can somehow force everyone into them, I mean, it's just absolute nonsense.
Final word, Governor, on this.
Yeah, absolutely. He's hit the nail on the head from the standpoint. We got an electric grid right now all across the country that's really on the edge. If we have this major heat dome moves in, stays for a while, the wind quits blowing, we have a hurricane along the East Coast or more likely in the Gulf Coast, you could have an absolute massive tragedy on your hand because this country has not focused on that electric grid, and we're focused on wind and solar. Those are fine as additions, But if you don't have the base load of nuclear power and gas-powered turbines, you're going to be in trouble.
E.J. Antoni, Rick Perry, Governor, thank you so much, both of you, for joining us.